Have you always wondered why you see the world from such a different perspective and why you are ostracized in your family or community? Have you ever had the uncanny intuition that you are here to make a significant contribution to something great? If you have, this video is for you, the chosen ones. People around the world are realizing that their different perspectives and innate sense of knowing are not abnormalities, but rather indicators that they have been chosen for an extraordinary mission. You, the chosen ones, are more than a tourist at the dawn of the new earth. You are here to reshape it, to raise it to an awareness that honors the individuality and unity of all its people. Every discovery we make as we examine the 10 indicators that identify the chosen ones acts as a lighthouse, guiding those who may still be stumbling through the mists of their own awakening. Your steadfast genuineness is the first indication that the new earth has selected you. Your true nature shines through as a beacon of honesty and sincerity in a world where facades are the norm and pretenses are a common currency. You are unable to put on the masks that many people wear to pass through different periods of life, since this honesty is your armor and your essence. Unwavering and determined, your soul cannot be persuaded to compromise its truth in order to gain popularity or to join the clamor of the dishonest. In a group conversation, for example, everyone appears to be in agreement on a widely held viewpoint. You express your own opinions and provide an alternative viewpoint rather than just nodding along. Some people may find your candor upsetting, yet it also leads to a deeper discussion and reveals your true personality. Because of this innate authenticity, you can spot lies with the accuracy of an experienced sailor, identifying the North Star in a foggy night sky. You become a mirror in which others either see their actual reflections or turn away, unable to face their own veils, because your presence disturbs the artificial. This gift of discernment is a calling, not a burden. It invites you to set an example for the world, demonstrating that honesty and integrity are not remnants of a past era, but rather the foundations upon which the new earth is being constructed. Your path, which frequently necessitates trekking alone rather than with the herd bound for oblivion, is characterized by an unwavering dedication to your values. However, this very isolation gives you strength because every step you take in an authentic manner moves you closer to a society where people communicate transparently, where people speak to each other without fear, and where everyone speaks the same language: the truth. As a witness to the strength of living in harmony with the fundamental energies of truth and integrity, your authenticity serves as the torch that illuminates the path for this new world. The second indication that the new earth has selected you is an insatiable need for more, a profound sense that the world beyond the everyday is far more profound than the everyday one. It is a strong motivating factor that pushes you on in search of truths concealed in the shadows, wisdom lost in forgotten languages, and connections that go beyond the material world. It is not about a transient yearning for novelty or the restlessness of the unfulfilled. The whisper of the unknown, the promise of discovery that is just over the horizon, stirs your spirit in contrast to the solace that many people find in the routine rhythms of everyday life. You spend a lazy Sunday afternoon watching films about ancient civilizations or going to workshops on spiritual development, while others binge-watch TV shows. Engaging in leisure activities can help you learn more about the world and yourself. This unrelenting quest distinguishes you as one of the select few who have the audacity to imagine what might be on the other side of the map. You set sail on unknown waters, led by the stars of your own curiosity and the compass of your deep inner knowledge, while others construct their homes inside the boundaries of what is known. You are unfamiliar with the satisfaction of regularity, The challenge of the invisible and unexplored ignites your soul. Your trip is a mission with the intention of illuminating the path for others, not just a route to personal fulfillment. You inspire people who haven't realized their own potential with your pursuit of greater things. Pioneers like you, souls courageous enough to inquire, seek, and guide, are needed on the new earth. Your unquenchable desire for more is not only an indication of your own awakening, but it also serves as a beacon encouraging other travelers who are eager to see what is beyond the ordinary, to join you on the epic journey of recreating the world. Your natural ability to rise to obstacles head-on with a resilient spirit and a brave heart is the third indication that the new earth has selected you. This quality is far more than just the capacity to endure hardship. It is a holy interaction with life's fundamental energies that turns setbacks into opportunities for growth and illumination. For instance, rather than letting fear stop you when you lose your job unexpectedly, you see it as a chance to follow your dream of launching your own company. This obstacle turns into a defining moment that propels you to achieve your goals and motivates others with your perseverance. Each of these difficulties, which are crucibles in and of themselves, refines you by removing unnecessary things and revealing your true self. This process of being serves a deeper, more profound purpose than merely your personal ascent. You become a lighthouse for others still in the storm as you make your way through it and emerge into the calm. A guide whose own wounds outline the paths to recovery and completeness. Your triumphs serve as beacons for the tired, and your hardships serve as evidence of the human spirit's unbreakable character. This acceptance of difficulties fits in perfectly with the spirit of the new earth, a place where compassion, solidarity, and the common ascent path foster growth. Therefore, your hardships are not just individual turning points, but also community treasures, additions to the communal pot from which all souls can find courage and inspiration. Your ability to rise from the ashes gives others hope in this new world by letting them know they are not alone in their darkness, that the night is darkest just before the dawn, and that we can all work together to light the way to a future in which every obstacle serves as a springboard for our shared growth. Being a pioneer for others, a beacon whose light pierces the mist of uncertainty and guides others who follow towards a brighter future, is the fourth indication that you have been selected by the new earth. Your difficult and trial-filled road has been a demanding training ground rather than a route of unnecessary pain. Every difficulty you've encountered and every barrier you've surmounted has given you a wealth of knowledge and insight that very few people have. These are not just individual triumphs. Rather, they are instruments fashioned by experience and intended to act as keys to unlocking others' potential. Your struggles have made you a mentor and guide whose wisdom comes from the wellspring of your own struggles and victories. In the new earth, where every soul's journey contributes to the collective ascension, your role is crucial. Your capacity to use hope as a compass to navigate through the dark is proof of what is possible and inspires others to set out on their own journeys of self-discovery and personal development. The knowledge you have gathered from your experiences is a lighthouse that shines on the vision of the new earth, a world that values spiritual development and respects the soul's journey. By laying down the foundation for future generations, you make sure that their journey is less perilous and is infused with the wisdom and understanding you have acquired. Your life turns into a ray of hope, a live example that even in the darkest times, there is light that points the way to a bright future full of harmony, understanding, and hope. By living this truth, you not only advance your own spiritual development, but also raise the level of consciousness in the world, opening the door to a new earth based on wisdom, compassion, and the pursuit of enlightenment. Your unwavering pursuit of truth is the sixth indication that the new earth has selected you. This trip is a passionate excursion into the unknown, where facts are concealed beneath layers of falsehood and illusion, rather than a leisurely stroll through the garden of knowledge. When a contentious issue comes up and false information starts to circulate, you coolly offer facts and analysis you've done, directing the discussion toward a more thorough comprehension and proving your dedication to the truth. Your soul, restless and uncompromising, pursues the fundamental truths that form the foundation of the cosmos and the marrow of existence, rather than being appeased by the surface-level solutions that most people find satisfactory. Finding the truth is not a simple process. Thus, your journey is full of obstacles. It takes guts to challenge firmly held beliefs and to tear down the mental frameworks that have long ensnared human awareness. You realize that awakening to the deeper realities of our existence entails awakening to a greater connection with everything. Therefore, you are not discouraged by the loneliness of this search, because every truth you uncover helps bring about the dawn of the new earth, a world based on wisdom, honesty, and an unwavering dedication to authenticity. Your path is both a personal pilgrimage and a collective awakening. You set out on this search as a holy obligation to the advancement of consciousness itself, not only for your own satisfaction or enlightenment. You lead mankind to a future where truth is not just sought, but lived. You are a lighthouse in the dark night of the world's soul. You inspire people to pursue their own journey for knowledge and purpose by living up to the ideals of this quest in every word, deed, and intention. This pursuit of truth is a lifetime commitment to investigation, comprehension, and the embodiment of truth in its most unadulterated form, rather than a journey that one finishes. It is the foundation upon which the new earth is being constructed, one brick at a time, one idea at a time, by individuals who have the courage to illuminate the darkness with their research. With each step you take in pursuit of the truth, you, as a seeker, are not just navigating the world, you are also building a new one. Being the black sheep in your family or circle is a unique indicator that makes you stand out from the crowd and is the sixth indication that the new earth has selected you. This difference is a significant departure in vision, purpose, and essence, rather than just a change in tastes or viewpoints. Out of touch with the traditional paradigms that control the lives of those around you, your very essence appears to vibrate at a different frequency, listening to the secrets of the stars and the whispering of the wind. Think of family get-togethers. You obviously have different hobbies and life choices from your family. You recount your most recent journey in a remote eco-village, highlighting your individual path and the lessons it teaches, while others talk about customary milestones. This dissonance is actually your badge of honor, a heavenly indication of your role as a change agent and a forerunner of the new earth, even though it may have made you seem like an anomaly or thrown you into the shadows of miscommunication. Your journey is one of strength and solitude, where the loneliness that comes from being essentially misunderstood is changed into the seclusion required for in-depth contemplation and significant personal development. You perceive the world through different lenses because your eyes are clear and unclouded by the veils that block other people's vision, not because they are defective. You see with the soul as well as the senses, identifying the substance of everything rather than just its outward manifestation. Walking this route alone is not a punishment. Rather, it is a preparation that will make you a powerful vessel, capable of bringing the light of new truths and new ways of being to the dark corners that have long craved illumination. Your uniqueness is your gift to the world, a promise that the future will not be a rerun of the past, but rather a blank canvas on which to build a reality that values diversity, accepts individuality, and fosters understanding. Being the black sheep is a calling that calls you to be unwavering in your integrity and to live your truth out loud and unapologetically. It is an exhortation to serve as a lighthouse for those who are also lost in the sea of sameness, pointing them in the direction of a new earth, where each soul is valued for its inherent worth and limitless possibilities. In actuality, your journey, marked by the footprints of a lone wolf, is a route carved for many, paving the way for a future in which diversity is celebrated rather than used as a reason for conflict. Your inherent goodness, a bright core of kindness and compassion that shines from the very center of who you are, is the seventh indication that the new earth has selected you. This is a deep, unwavering commitment to doing the right thing by others, to serve and to uplift others, developed out of a knowledge of the interdependence of all existence. It is not the shallow goodness dictated by social standards or the conditional kindness that seeks reciprocation. In addition to people who are close to you, your heart's warmth is extended to strangers, the voiceless, and even those who have mistreated you. Your compass, which directs your choices and deeds and illuminates your way through the darkest nights, is this limitless empathy and compassion. In a society that is frequently cloaked in selfishness and apathy, your inherent goodness shines brightly. It opposes the established quo with a delicate yet uncompromising energy, fighting against the wave of cynicism and indifference. Why? Because the idea that love, in its purest form, is the most potent force for change, is at the heart of the New Earth's ethos. You are a living example of this idea, demonstrating that kindness has the power to not only change people's hearts, but also to reorient humanity's moral compass. This goodness is as natural to you as breathing, as fundamental to who you are as the color of your eyes. It is neither a mantle you wear consciously, nor a role you perform to win praise. Your compassion is a monument to your strength and a clear indication of your duty as a custodian of the new earth in a world that frequently confuses kindness with weakness. Your generosity is a quiet revolution, a gentle yet unrelenting force that dismantles barriers to understanding and unification and creates bridges of compassion. You have a soul contract that you accepted long before you ever set foot on this planet, which explains why you carry this light. You have been given the task of planting seeds of virtue in arid areas, tending to them with love, and seeing them grow into gardens of harmony, healing, and hope. Your natural goodness is not merely evidence that the new earth chose you. It is the foundation of its creation, a world where love is the common bond and compassion is paramount. Your identity as a natural giver, an endless wellspring of selflessness and generosity that flows from you with the ease of a river to the sea, is the eighth indication that the new earth has selected you. This giving originates from a deep well of love and empathy within you, a sacred reservoir that aims to nourish and revitalize the world around you. It is not motivated by duty or a need for recognition, because they are inspired by the very basic realization that giving affirms the interconnection of our existence. Your hands, which are constantly extended in love, do not discriminate. Even while your actions might not seem like much, in the vast scheme of things, they have a powerful effect. You donate not just tangible goods, but also fragments of your soul, including your time, focus, and comprehension. This generosity is your language, a silent but powerful declaration of the conviction that sharing, the joyful act of giving oneself to others, rather than accumulating wealth, is what makes life meaningful. The reason you give so much of yourself to the world is because you understand that giving is the purest way to exhibit our humanity and divinity. Your generosity serves as a ray of hope and a reminder of the infinite beauty and power inherent in deeds of unconditional love in a culture that frequently equates worth with profit. You are a live example of the idea that when we give, we receive in the form of joy, fulfillment, and a deep sense of purpose. This is true both materially and spiritually. Your kindness demonstrates your position as a cornerstone of the new earth, a society that is intended to flourish on the values of compassion, sharing, and respect for one another. It is obvious why this quality makes you special. Every act of generosity you perform is creating a new reality in which generosity is the norm rather than the exception, where the success of one is hailed as the success of all, and where the welfare of the community is prioritized over personal benefit. The entire nature of the new earth is your innate desire to give, serve, and uplift others. It is a place where love in action has a profound impact on lives and changes hearts in ways that last a lifetime. Your generosity is not only a gift to those who receive it, but it is also a fundamental component of a new society based on empathy, compassion, and an unwavering faith in the transformative power of giving. Your deep inner awareness and the spirit of an old soul that lives within you are the ninth indication that the new earth has selected you. This is a profound, resonating insight that reverberates throughout the chambers of your being, revealing secrets of eternal truths and ancient wisdom. It is not just an intuition or a brief feeling of déjà vu. Age-worn memories of former lifetimes, including lessons learned and love given, are stored in your soul, giving you a perspective that goes beyond the everyday and reaches the eternal. Like an internal compass, this inner knowledge points you in the direction of truths that others might miss and senses the energy currents that run beneath the surface of reality. You can see how everything is interconnected because it connects you to the collective awareness and threads you into the fabric of the cosmos. It is not a coincidence that you have this deep awareness. Rather, it is evidence of your part in the new Earth's dawn. For those around you as much as for yourself, your old soul offers a haven of wisdom and tranquility, providing consolation and direction to souls still struggling with personal development and self-discovery. Your gift to the world is your wisdom, which bursts forth like a beacon, illuminating dark roads and bringing hope where despair once existed. You are a bridge between worlds, a guardian of the boundary that divides the visible from the invisible, the ordinary from the holy, which is why you walk this planet with such a profound feeling of knowing. Your presence serves as a wake-up call, imploring us to recognize our eternal nature and to embrace the love and togetherness that are our true selves. With the responsibility of fostering the seeds of the new earth and making sure they take root and thrive in the fertile soil of awakened consciousness, your old soul is a blessing rather than a burden. Unjustified disdain from others is the ninth indication that you are the new earth's chosen one. This phenomena, which goes beyond simple miscommunication or personality conflicts, may frequently come up. It's an instinctive response from people who, whether intentionally or inadvertently, see the vibratory difference between your brightness and any inner darkness they may be harboring. Your own being, full of compassion, love, and a deep-seated yearning for world peace, serves as a mirror, reflecting back to others the aspects of themselves that they have not yet faced or resolved. Those who are not prepared to confront their own inner work may find this introspection unsettling, envious, or even hostile. Even if it hurts, this unwarranted animosity has a greater purpose. It is an unmistakable sign of your function as a change agent and a living example of the ideals and forces of the new earth. Your presence pulls up a higher degree of consciousness and self-awareness in people around you, upends old paradigms, and challenges the current quo. Why you? because you have the fortitude, discernment, and empathy to not only endure these responses, but also to turn them into chances for personal and collective development. Both your soul and the soul of mankind as a whole will undergo significant transformation on this journey. You become more and more the light and love that the new earth needs as a result of overcoming these challenges. Your gift to the world is this light, which is vital to the recovery and development of our planet, even though it isn't always acknowledged. In this situation, receiving unwarranted disapproval from others turns into a badge of honor, demonstrating the strength of your character and the sincerity of your intentions. It emphasizes your place in the cosmic fabric, confirming that your own being is essential to the dawn of a time marked by harmony, comprehension, and a profound, enduring connection to everything. Despite the difficulties of being misinterpreted, your route is actually a magnificent one that leads to the realization of the new earth, making you into the shining star you were always destined to be with each stride, challenge, and heartbreak. Belief in a greater power, a universal force that skillfully and gracefully directs our pathways, is ultimately what drives the journey of those selected by the new earth. Your faith in this higher force keeps you afloat throughout times of transition by giving you direction and a sense of purpose when the road ahead appears to be obscured by fog. It is what drives your pursuit of knowledge, strengthens your commitment to be a lighthouse of hope and light in the world, and gives you the strength to perform deeds of compassion. This concept connects you with the global forces of compassion and creation, transcending religious teaching and dogma and reaching into your innermost being. Let us continue to pay attention to this heavenly direction as we traverse the difficulties and victories of our unique journeys, letting it light our way and motivate our deeds. In a world on the verge of change, the indicators that identify us as selected serve as lights, beckoning us to rise, take charge, and heal. I implore you, those who observe and hear these indications, to welcome your calling wholeheartedly. Talk to those around you about your experiences, your wisdom, and your light. By doing this, you weave your special thread into the fabric of the new earth and contribute to the communal awakening. To usher in an era of peace, understanding, and connectivity, let us unite our hearts and hands in this sacred endeavor, led by the stars and the invisible hands of a higher force. Spread the word, share this message, and let your light be a beacon of hope for those who follow this path. We will work together to realize the vision of the new earth. For you are the chosen ones, and we are its architects.